Hello and welcome to the New York Sports Show. I'm Dominic Konowski. Joined here with me on the NYSS is frequent guest Gary from Connecticut. Gary, how are you doing? We're here to talk some Yankee baseball.
I'm doing very good, Dominic. I can't wait to talk some Yankee baseball with you. How have you been?
I've been good, and you know what? That news with Gleyber Torres this Friday morning is definitely going to be a conversation starter. Definitely,
Yeah, I'm sad to see him go, but his time just ran up here.
it
Um,
really did.
I thought he was a better player than everybody gave him credit for. I would have taken him back in a heartbeat, but times no things change. People go, people come and go. So
He was just never able to replicate that 2022 campaign where he posted that 4 WAR. I mean, 2024 was solid, a 1.8 WAR in 154 games. I mean, heck, he led off all the World Series games for the Yankees, but as we talked about before we started recording, he's not really a leadoff hitter. And his stats were down in 2024 compared to 2023. So,
I I
in a
think
way,
those
I understand.
I think those boneheaded running moves got him. Finally, did him in. That's why most Yankee fans didn't want him back.
Well, I didn't. I liked Gleyber. Don't get me wrong. I really liked Gleyber, but the biggest thing that didn't want him to be back in my book was that he didn't want to move positions. Okay, he wanted to play where he was at. He didn't want to switch to third base. Meanwhile, you have Jazz Chisholm coming on the team, and he said that he will play anywhere he wants to help the team win. And that's someone who never wore pinstripes up until that point. So it just goes to show how much of a team player
I
Gleyber Torres kind of wasn't.
I I think the problem was I don't think Gleyber had the arm to play third base. That's why I think that's what he was worried about. Because sometimes, he was originally the shortstop, remember?
Yeah.
And he had problems making throws from there. Could you imagine from third?
It would have been interesting, but he didn't even try it, though. That's the thing. Unless something happened behind closed doors,
Yeah.
but at least to the media, it came out that he just
Yeah.
did not want to move.
Yeah. You know what? I don't blame him either. Maybe he thought he couldn't do it. Maybe he did try, spring training sometime in a simulated game. He just couldn't do it. So,
When nonetheless, he's to Detroit on a 1 year deal, so
I think
Gleyber Torres could very well be in pinstripes for 2026,
I highly
possibly.
doubt that. What was the deal? I didn't even see it.
It was a 1 year deal worth 15 million to Detroit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so he's 28 years old, spent the first 7 years of his career in New York after being acquired in a trade
Yeah.
from the Cubs in 2016. I mean, we're talking about a career 774 OPS, which is very solid, you know. It's could be a little bit higher, like I said. 2024, he had downward stats compared to 23, but Gleyber Torres is really the kind of player that you want on your team, at least from a mid, a nice combination of
Yeah.
defense and offense because he's a
Well,
solid defender and he's, I would say, an above average at bat for 95% of the season.